Hey guys, it's Taryn and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the keto diet and breastfeeding. I am a breastfeeding mom. I have 7 kids and right now my youngest is 6 months. She's actually sitting on my lap right now. So you'll probably hear her squealing and everything. But anyway, I get a lot of questions from moms about whether they can follow the keto diet while they are breastfeeding. And I just want to give you my experience has been in the last 6 months, my baby's 6 months old, I have lost about 45 pounds now and I've been following the keto diet. Not super strict at all. I haven't restricted my calories. I've just been focusing on healthy, high fat and really low carb. So 45 pounds in 6 months, I have never done that before. Like I said, this is my 6th baby. I have lost my pregnancy weight before with my other 6 kids, but it's normally for me like a year or so, maybe even a little bit longer by the time I lose my baby weight. So I am very happy with my weight loss this time. And my baby, as you can see, she has not suffered at all. She has rolls upon rolls upon rolls. She's got all of the rolls that I don't have. So she's thriving and I'm thriving. Okay, so I do want to say check with your doctor before you start the keto diet if you are breastfeeding or if you are pregnant. Check with them, see what they say about your macro levels, see what they say about your calorie count before you start a diet. I am not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm just a mom who likes to help other moms. Okay. So, can you follow the keto diet while breastfeeding? Well, babies are actually born in a state of ketosis and they thrive in that state. So I'm sorry, my kids are here too. So when you're eating a high fat, low carb diet, obviously if you're a breastfeeding mom, that means your baby is, right? So we know if you've ever pumped and seen the milk, seen your milk in a bottle, you see like this layer of fat, right? When you are following a keto diet and you're eating about 70 to 70% fat in your diet, that means your baby is going to be eating that too. So if you actually pump when you're following a keto diet, you'll see the quantity of your milk expand. So your baby's getting a lot more fat in that milk. So some moms are really concerned when they see a little bit of a decrease in their milk production, but that's actually temporary, first of all, but your milk quality is much more nourishing to your baby. It's kind of the same idea. When we're following a keto diet, we tend to eat less because we're eating such dense foods, such nutritious foods. Well, it's the same thing for your baby. Your baby may eat less, you may produce slightly less milk, but it's going to be high fat. So she's not getting less nourishment. If anything, they're getting more. So the other thing is breast milk does not need sugar, right? Doesn't need sugar at all. So carbs, we know, contain sugar, lots of sugar. You do not need carbs in order to produce breast milk. You need fat. Okay? I know. Hold on. So I did mention quickly before, I have not restricted my calories. To be honest with you, I really don't even keep track. Hold on a second. I don't even keep track of my calories. I do tend to track like every once in a while. I want to make sure that I'm actually eating enough, and I want to make sure I'm eating enough calories, and then I can adjust from there. But on a day-to-day basis, I don't even track my calories. I don't restrict my food. I don't restrict my calories at all. I make sure I'm getting lots and lots of water, lots of healthy fats, moderate protein, low carbs, and if I'm hungry, I eat. I think it's pretty simple. If I'm hungry, I eat. If I'm not hungry, I don't eat, but I do make sure I am eating enough. I drink a lot of water. I try to drink about 100 ounces of water a day at least, and I don't restrict my calories. The other question I get is about intermittent fasting. When you are pregnant or nursing, it's not recommended to practice intermittent fasting. If you're not familiar with that, that's when you don't eat. You go for a long period of time without eating. Most people go 16 hours without eating, and then they'll eat within an 8-hour window. I don't know about you, but when I am breastfeeding, I'm hungry. So I can't go 16 hours without eating when I'm breastfeeding or when I'm pregnant. And not to mention, if you go too long without eating, your breast milk production will go down, and obviously the baby is our first priority, and we don't want that to happen. So I don't recommend that, and it's really not recommended by professionals either. I know, and she doesn't like that either, right? The other thing, some moms find success with having kind of a carb up at night. If you do a keto diet all day long, sometimes it's okay to have like a banana or a sweet potato at night. It's kind of a carb up. You don't even have to worry about counting that in your macros. But it's just a way to get a little bit of extra carbs while you are nursing. I tend to eat somewhere between 50 and 70 net carbs a day while I'm nursing, and then when I'm not nursing, I will have probably about 30. So find what works for you. Some women are okay with 30 net carbs while they are breastfeeding, and some women need the 70, so you'll just have to kind of play around with it. Stick with something for a few days to a few weeks, stick with the 50 net carbs for a few days to a few weeks, and see if you need to up that or if you need to lessen that. Hi, I know. The other thing you can do, and this is what I do, is I do not, sorry about that, thinking intermittent fasting again. I don't practice that, but I also use exogenous ketones, especially because I'm not fasting. It helps me, I know, stay into ketosis, and it is perfectly fine for breastfed babies. It is perfectly fine while you're breastfeeding. It's perfectly fine while you are pregnant. It's perfectly safe. Like I said, babies are born in ketosis. They thrive in that environment. So when mom is in ketosis, baby's in ketosis, and it's all good. So if you want more information about that, I can leave a link below. I also, if you want some more support, I have a free keto group. It's called Keto Simplified for Moms. It's on Facebook, so I would be more than happy to have you in there. That's just a way you can get extra support, and we can be extra chatty and just build some relationships and ask questions, share recipes, and it's just a fun time. So if you want to join that, feel free. Just mention that you found us through YouTube, and I will be happy to let you in. So if you have any questions, please leave them below. If you are a breastfeeding mom, I would love to hear it, so comment that. If you have any recommendations for following the keto diet while you are pregnant or nursing, or if you've done it before, I would love to hear it. So just leave a comment down below, chit chat with other people that are commenting, and sorry. And I'll see you next time. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you can get all my other videos, okay? See you next time. Bye.